Hey, coaches and consultants, it's Ann Carden here, and I want to talk to you guys today about how to grow your revenue and your income every single month, how to actually scale your business. And I also want to talk to you about why most coaches don't, why this isn't happening. Now, first of all, I am speaking to you if you are really good at what you do, especially if you're really good at what you do. For many, many coaches, they are not getting financial breakthroughs in their company, in their business, because they are not positioned in the right way in the marketplace. They're not positioned in the right way with prospects. They're not positioned in the right way in their sales conversations. And so I want to speak to this. Look, guys, before you can scale your business, you've got to get to a place where you've got something that is scalable, okay? For many of you guys, you are great coaches. You're great at what you do, but you are just not positioned in the right way. People still don't really understand what makes you better. So that's the first thing. You don't stand out. You don't have a process or marketing that looks any different than anyone else out there. Maybe you're trying to sell some sort of a cookie cutter program, or maybe you're invested in some sort of a cookie cutter company and you're trying to sell yourself that way. That's the first thing. So you've got to be able to stand out and position yourself in the marketplace to be different, to be better. What would make someone want to buy from you? What would make someone want to work with you as a coach or a service provider, as opposed to everyone out there? Because look, guys, it is a crowded marketplace and it is not getting smaller anytime soon. But so many of you guys, it's like you're stuck in stage one in your business. You're still sort of in the startup mode. Maybe you've been coaching for a long time. Maybe you've been a business coach or a business service provider for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years, even 10 years. I see 10-year coaches that their positioning just stinks, you guys. It's terrible. They don't look like they have any kind of credibility. Excuse me. They don't look like they have any kind of authority. They don't have the right message that's going to attract people to them. And even though they're great coaches, it's like no one knows and no one even cares because they are not positioned right. And so this is really what I want to talk about. You've got to get out of stage one of your business. And when I say stage one, I'm talking about, do you have a high ticket offer? Do you have a $15,000 to $75,000 offer? As a business coach or as a service provider, you guys are helping people make money in business. You should be making money in your business. I cannot stress this enough. It's a little hypocritical if you're struggling and you're trying to help people make money. So I'm going to just say it like it is, guys. If you don't have offers that can really help you move forward in your business, and when I say, a lot of people call a high-end offer like a $3,000 offer or $5,000 or maybe a $10,000. I consider a high-end offer $15,000 to $75,000 or $100,000. Those are the kind of offers I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about $15,000 for a year where, I'm going to work with this person for a year and I'm going to make $15,000. I don't consider that a high-end offer. If you're trying to build your business $1,000 at a time, guys, or a little over $1,000 at a time, you're going to stay broke. You are going to stay in a place in your business that's not ever going to get you big financial leaps. Because think about it. If you want to have a breakthrough of $20,000 a month or $30,000 or $40,000 or $50,000 a month, and that you can build on every single month, you're not going to be able to do that $1,000 at a time. You need to have bigger chunks of money coming into your business. So most of you guys are still in like stage one in your business. You don't have a great offer dialed in. You don't have something that's high value that people want. Here's an example. If you're out there trying to sell something to help somebody make $10,000, okay, that's $1,000 for you because it's not a high value offer. Do you know the people that care about $10,000? Broke people. Broke people care about $10,000. Now, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not trying to be rude to anybody. I'm just telling you guys, if you are helping business owners, $10,000 is a broke business, okay? That's not a high-end business. And so when I'm talking about a high-value offer, I'm talking about something where someone will pay you $15,000 to $75,000 or $100,000 for your offer, okay, to work with them, and $15,000 for maybe 8 weeks. weeks or for 12 weeks or 10 weeks, okay? And so a lot of you guys don't even have a great offer dialed in. So that's the first thing. You're not positioned right in the marketplace. You don't look any different. You don't look any more credible. You're not leveraging your expertise in the way you could be to let people know how awesome you are, to let people know you are a rock star at what you do. Guys, you're not positioning yourself this way. So you just look like everybody else. And when you have a low end offer to go with it, guess what? You're going to get low end clients. You're going to get difficult clients. You're going to get clients who don't want to pay you any money. And guess who stays broke? You do, or you don't make those leaps in your business. So the first thing is you've got to think about stage one is having a great offer, having that dialed in, having that be a high-end offer, something people will pay you good money for. And then you've got to make sure that you've got all your marketing and your message and all of that dialed in, your niche, who your ideal clients are. That's all stage one, guys. That's startup stuff. If you're not in the position yet where you don't have all that dialed in, you're going to stay struggling until you do, because you need to be able to move from that into stage two. So stage two in a business is where you've got all that dialed in and you've got some stuff that's working now. You're already working with some clients. You've got people coming to you. And so stage two is where, okay, now you're no longer worried about what you're going to sell and how much you're going to charge and who that niche is and what your message is. All of that's already dialed in. That's stage one. Stage two is when now you've got everything dialed in, and now you need to start looking at things more strategically. You need a better strategy so you can keep ramping up and start scaling your business. And so when you get to stage two, where now you've got some things working, now it's time to move into stage three, okay? And stage three in your business is, all right, this is working. Now let's talk about what's working well. And so if you want to grow your revenue every single month, you take what is working well and you start ramping it up, okay? So let me give you an example. I get clients from LinkedIn. I get clients from Facebook. So I have to really strategize and I have to analyze, okay, what am I doing that's working? And, how much am I doing? And you have to start tracking and measuring things, okay? So it becomes more scientific. When you get into stage three and you want to ramp up your business and you want to grow your revenue every single month and you want to scale, now it becomes more scientific, okay? So if, let's say I'm reaching out to 50 people a week on LinkedIn, and I'm just using this as an example. And again, my offers are already working. My prices are right. Everything's dialed in, okay? And I'm positioned in the marketplace. And so I'm getting clients and what I'm doing is working. So now I say, okay, I'm reaching out to 50 people a week on LinkedIn. And out of that, maybe I'm getting 2 people to book calls. And again, these are just, numbers I'm throwing out here just to show you what I'm talking about. And so maybe out of 50 people that you're reaching out to on LinkedIn, you get 2 people to book calls. And out of those 2 people, you have a pretty good close rate because things are dialed in, right? And so maybe out of those 2 calls that you book, you get 1 client. Okay, so now you can say, okay, what if I reach out to 100 people? Wouldn't it make sense that I would now be able to book 4 calls and I would get 2 clients? Do you see? And so everything becomes more scientific, and you have to track and you have to measure what is working, and then you have to sort of put that on steroids. And this is where most coaches struggle. They don't have a strategy. They don't have a strategy dialed in, and they're not tracking things. They're not measuring things. They're not looking at, okay, what's working, and they're not scientific and strategic about what they're doing. See, when you're in stage 1 and stage 2 in your business, you need another client. Really, in stage 1, you need a client, okay? When you get to stage 3, it's no longer about needing a client. Really, in stage 2, when you're ready to ramp up, it's not really any longer about needing a client. It's about wanting more clients. It's about, okay, I'm ready to take this to another level. I'm ready to scale this up. And now I want more clients, right? Because I want to keep growing. I want to keep moving forward. I want to keep building my business. But a lot of you guys are still not not out of stage one. And that's really what I want to talk to you about. Your positioning, guys, is all off. Your offers, your message, your pricing, your everything is off, and you're still stuck in stage one. If you don't look for ways to start moving into stage two in your business, or you don't invest in some way to get there, guys, you're going to stay there. I am watching coaches who have been around for 10 and 15 years as a coach, and they are good coaches or service providers, and they are not growing their business. It's not moving forward. In fact, it's probably worse for them now than it has been in the past, because now the marketplace is more competitive, and where maybe they didn't have a lot of competition before and they could sort of do what they're doing, it worked, but it's not working any longer. Now you've got to be at the top of your game, guys. If this is making sense, hit some hearts, hit some likes, because look, if you want to be able to grow your revenue month after month after month, you've got to be able to get your business, you've got to have your business in a place where now you can put the strategy in place and sort of the analytics in place to really take that up. And when you do it, guys, it's rinse and repeat, and you just keep scaling up. Now, when you start scaling, you might end up in some other problems with fulfillment, right? You still have to be able to deliver the services. And so those become things that have to shift and have to tweak as you start getting too many clients. Now you've got to look for other ways to leverage what you're doing. And so that's all part of scaling, but you can still grow your revenue month after month after month. There's multiple ways to scale your business, but scaling means your business is growing consistently. Okay. I talk to coaches all the time who are still not growing consistently. They're still struggling. And the reason they're struggling is because, again, they're still staying stuck in that stage one. They don't have anything high value. They're not positioned right in the marketplace. And so I really want to encourage you to take a look at, what do you think is holding you back in your business? Is it your positioning? Is it your offer is off? Look, guys, if you are making low end offers, like I said, if you're trying to sell somebody $10,000, I can get you $10,000. That's only worth $1,000. Okay. And you're not going to get wealthy or get big financial breakthroughs anytime soon with that kind of an offer. And so you've got to look for ways to build higher value offers. And especially if you are great at what you do, guys, you can leverage that and you can position yourself in a way that no one else can even compete with you. But you guys aren't doing it. You're not doing it. I'm watching it all over the place. And I'm watching these great coaches who I know are great coaches. I'm watching them stay stuck. And until you move from stage one into stage two and get that rinse and repeat system dialed in, you are not going to be able to grow your revenue on a monthly basis. So I just wanted to get in here and talk to you about what might be lacking in your business, where you might be struggling. Again, I cannot say this enough, you guys. If you are offering business services, if you are helping people make money in their business, if you are helping people get freedom and time back into their life from their business, and I'm speaking specifically to people offering business services, you guys are missing out big time. Why do you still stay in this place? Jennifer says, I've been brainstorming and meditating to find my sweet spot. That's a start. Again, that's a stage one problem, right? That you need to find your sweet spot. I talk about that all the time. Dial that in. You need to have, when you are working in your sweet spot, you're totally aligned with what you do. You can deliver great results. That's the other part about your sweet spot. You have to be able to deliver great results. Okay, for example, I help coaches, package up high-end offers, position themselves so they can get and close really high-paying clients and then scale their business, break through $20,000 a month. I mean, I've helped people, make $48,000 in 2 weeks. I've helped people make $80,000 in 6 weeks. I've helped people make, I have a client right now that I just posted this morning. She's had a $200,000 bump to her business in about just a a few months. I mean, guys, it really is all about, once you have something going, you've got to perfect it, and you've got to scale it up, and you've got to leverage what you're doing. And, if you're still struggling to figure out your sweet spot, that's still a stage one problem. If you're still struggling to figure out your niche and your ideal clients, that's a stage one problem. If you're still figuring out your message and your prices are still off, that's all stage one problems, guys, that you've got to get figured out. You're going to stay stuck if you don't do that. You can plan on just kind of making the money you're making right now, because until you move into stage two and you get that rinse and repeat system dialed in, you are not going to be able to grow and scale. And it's not hard for me to get people breakthroughs to 20K a month, 30K a month. Once we get things dialed in, it is not hard. From there, it is rinse and repeat. And now let's scientifically strategize, right? It's more of a scientific strategy, a business strategy that can help you grow that month after month after month. So what stage are you in? What's holding you back? What's going on? Why are you still stuck there? You guys are business people. You should be making good money. And so if you don't, you've got to fix those things. And what I want to see everyone do, guys, if you're offering business services, you have so much potential. You have so much potential to be making $30,000 a month, $40,000, $50,000 a month. But until you get something that is worth scaling, then you're not going to get those breakthroughs. So this is really what I wanted to speak about today. Positioning. It's all about positioning. Positioning with your offers, positioning with your message, positioning with your clients, with your prospects, positioning when you are sitting in a sales conversation. It's all about positioning, guys. That's what will get you into those big breakthroughs. So hope this is helpful. Drop me some comments, hit some likes, hit some hearts, leave me some feedback. And if you have any questions, let me know. Now, I want to throw out one offer to you guys. If you are ready, if you believe that you just need maybe a little bit of tweaking and you are ready to break through that $20,000 or $30,000 a month in your business, and you feel like you're ready for that, then I want to offer you a $20,000 breakthrough session, okay, where we're going to look at your business and we're going to look at the missing piece. Maybe what's that one thing holding you back that is keeping you from breaking through that 20 or 30 or whatever it is level in your business. And let's take a look at that, and we'll see what you need to have in your business to start reaching those new levels and building your revenue month after month after month. So if you want a strategy session, the 20K breakthrough strategy, monthly breakthrough strategy session, not 20K monthly breakthrough strategy session, then drop me a comment. And it's an application process, guys. So I don't take everyone. I can't do it with everyone. You've got to be in a place where you're ready for a breakthrough. If you feel like you're ready for a breakthrough, if you feel like you're awesome at what you do, you just haven't been able to really grab a hold and position yourself right, then we need to talk, because we can get quick breakthroughs typically within, like I said, anywhere from 2 to 4, 6 weeks, it can happen. So if you want a strategy session, drop me a comment. Let's take a look at this and let's get this going for you guys. You guys are either you don't want it enough. I don't know what it is. Either you don't want it enough or you don't know how. But not knowing how is not an excuse. If you're trying to get people to coach with you, if you're trying to get people to invest with you, you need to be doing the same thing for yourself, guys. I can't say this enough. So if you're still trying to do things cheap, if you're still trying to build your business cheap, well, good luck building any kind of a real business that can break through and can have, and it's going to be scalable, because it's probably not going to happen. So you're going to stay really in a low income range. And if that's okay with you, that's fine. I'm not here to judge. It's up to you with what you want. But if you feel like you're a winner and you've got more to offer and you want bigger breakthroughs and you do want to keep building and scaling your business, guys, then I want to talk to you. Let's have a conversation. Drop me a comment. I'll give you my application form. We'll schedule a call and we'll see what's holding you back and we'll get you going. Sound good? All right. I love you guys. Have an awesome day. tag someone else for this video if you would. Drop me any comments, ask me any questions, and let me know your thoughts. And you know, I'm here to keep it real, right? So I don't always say things that everyone wants to hear, but that's not going to help you, just like you don't help your clients when you're not honest, when you don't say the truth, when you're not bold, right? I'm the same way. So it's not going to set with everyone. I know that, and I'm okay with that, because I work with winners and I want to see people win, and I want to see people really rise up and be as awesome, make the money that matches their awesomeness, because most of you guys are incredibly awesome and nobody knows it, and nobody's paying you like you are, and you're not making the money like you are. So that being said, all right, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.